What's going on YouTube? It's Kung Fu Chai here. Been back off a bit of a break. Went to graduation. Yeah, it was alright. But yeah, today we're back playing Magic again, and we are playing a enchantment runes god class saga deck? Enchantment deck. Slightly enchantments. Where you kind of got like a bit of every sort of enchantment that's going to just hit the board and stick. It's not an ideal start, but we've got the lads, so hopefully we'll draw into something. Because really you want that to go off and be like, aha, my cards got like a ton of shit. I mean, it's not ideal, but we could do a rally of them. Question mark? If it is Ugin, that's going to be an issue. If it's an Ugin, like I feel it's going to be, that's all going to go anyway, so I'll draw off the rune. Yeah, 8. Let's just hope they've not drawn the Ugin. Because until the Ugin, don't really have any outs to the Ugin. Next turn, rally the rank, squirrels, rune, into... Yeah, I can't see any way that we get out of this, to be honest, with deck list, so let's concede. We are back for game 2, baby! Ooh, just thought, I might try the video editor in Blender instead of using my usual one. It's not a terrible one, because if we got one more land, drop Toski. Toski started to hit for shit, and then have to add classes out. Big Toski! That's quite fun when you get a big squirrel. Like, it's really only in it, then you can enchant the permanent, and the permanent ain't be going away for the most part. And it gives you the little bit of potion, so you can get your guards out. Oh, bollocks. I played the wrong land. I am smart. S-M-A-R-T. I just realised that's one king hell of a name. Gratitus Philosophicus. Jeez. Yeah. Grab a rune, hit move that. I don't want him to, but I'll let him. That means when we drop Toski, we're going to have a lifelink and squirrel. Squirrel link! So, kind of, not quite, if only. I want more squirrel cards. I want squirrel link to become like an actual keyword, not just the sideboard. What was it? I was looking at a card the other day that had similar sort of gist. What was it? Why is all got the Scryfall page open. Do I have Scryfall page open? No, I don't. Cool. Oh no, it was a Reddit post, wasn't it? What was it? They were like comparing cards that had like similar sort of like ability to Squirrel Link, where it's like damage done creates like 1/1 squirrels if you don't know what Squirrel Link is. It's a silver bordered card from Earl of Squirrels, I want to say. So it's like you can't really play it in modern or like command. Well, you could use it in commander, but you know, rule 0 and all that shit. So yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's basically your lands get bigger the more lands, right? Your enchantments get bigger the more enchantments you get out, and it just kind of snowballs a bit. It does confuse me when you go to cast the thing Ruin and you've got 2 Runeforged champions out. It's like, it's a Runeforged champion. It's like, is the ability not just an ability? I have to pick an ability for the ability to ability? What? Believe it or not, that makes sense in my head, that sense. And then Cleric class next turn. It's 3. Is it 3? I want to say it's 3. 4! Fuck! That's not. Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah. Cleric class and Druid class. So, Druid class, land, Cleric class. No. Cleric. Ah, fuck! I can't do a land drop and have a Cleric class. That's not what I want. I want to make Squirrel big. Big squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. I don't know why I've just got that fucking song from... I don't even know the song. I've never seen the movie. I just know it from... Oh. Interesting. Now, let's do this then. Start flipping on to making big squirrels. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Near where I live, there's a theme park called Pleasure Beach, and I don't even know if it's still there, but they had a thing, Noah's Ark, and they'd play that song going around, and for some unknown reason, about 20 minutes or so ago, I just like been there like do 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 do. And yeah, it's stuck in my head now. I'm looking at the swingers in the jungle VIP. I don't know the rest of the words. I wanna be like you. I wanna. Fuck, I don't know the words. I just know the tune, it's irritatingly catchy. Come on, Gratuitous Philosophicus. That's just a fun name. Is that Latin or is some shit? Because that sounds like it should be Latin, if it ain't. I'm very, like, clearly knowledgeable about this shit. It's like, oh, it sounds like it should be Latin if it ain't. Do something. That weren't what I meant when I said do something. Boo. Very much boo. Oh, fuck it. Flying locker. thinking about it, I could have gained life, gained life, gained life, gained life, and then made that big enough to block something. But I'm dumb, because this is just going to hit fuck all now. He's going to hit... Oh. I was expecting to block this ghoul sack his... Oh no, he's not going to want to sack his ghoul, I don't think. Either way, I'm gaining life, so I can put a counter on the Starnham, dude. Oh, Michiko. Yeah, let's go for her. Tell you what I quite like about now. The Seiju reaches skywards. Ah. Because I was going to do this, I'll go and then get the Archfiend dude back to get more things that I can remember the words for because I'm clever. Demons. Demon dude. Little priesty demon motherfucker dude guy. Bro. I should have done that. Put it on the thingy, then could have done the thingy. I'm dumb. Yep. Very, very dumb. It's 2 mana. Damn it, you can sack shit. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted at all. Let's have a big plains. Big plains! Oh shit, that is a big plains. Did not realise he had that many lands out. What's that? Toski? I don't want to attack Michiko because I want to have like a big, nice, healthy, lifelinky dude to discourage attacks on the ground. But he can kill Michiko if he wants to. But I'll gain a load of life. What's he got? He's got 10. He can kill a plains if he really wants to kill a plains. I feel like blocking the plains is mostly going to be one of the important things there, because otherwise he's going to take a nice big chunk of damage. But the Starnheim dude. No. No, don't block with that. I want the count on Starnheim so I can kill your demon. Motherfucker. Maybe I should have attacked with like Michiko as well. Just gone like all in. Then I'd definitely got a line. What's up? Oh no, it's creature. I wouldn't be able to return Michiko. Am I saying that right? Michiko. Michiko. Michiko, yeah. I don't know. I completely put Kenrith this off top now. Graveyard owns control. Target player gains 5 life. Yeah. Dealing with that. Take it. And next turn, I can kill one of these dudes with one of my dudes. Got playing another guy. Yeah, when this deck gets going, it can just kind of like snowball. I've just gained a load of life, so I'm nice and healthy. I've just also gained life, so my creature's again nice and big. Also, I've just done damage. So you know what that means? I'm going to draw cards, and I have all my lands up. Nah, Toski not that useful. Plains, however, I will take an extra counter. Make my Toski nice and big. It's fun when you get your Toski like thick. It's like they have to block it when it gets quite big, but no matter what, it's attacking every turn, and it's going to deal something out because it's got lifelinks. Then it gains more counters on when it gains lifelink. And it gets bigger, and it just eventually becomes like a snowball, because no matter what they're putting out, they have to leave something up to block Toski, otherwise they're dead. I think the smart move for him would be just to cast it. I forgot he had stuff that he could do. Search library for card, Breton Graveyard. What is he putting in the graveyard? Ooh, we like that. We like that a lot. And rune onto my planes. Or I could just go Starheim. But nah, planes, just make it very healthy big planes. Very healthy big planes. 5, 10, 15, 16, 20. Yeah. Yeah. So now, no matter what Toski hits, he's taking something out. And then I'm going to gain a bunch of life. Okay, you can't sack. Damn it, it can sack that. Oh no, activate only as a sorcery. So I'm getting. My creature's getting bigger. Chuck that in Starheim. And yeah. Once Starheim gets to 10. Well, 11, that means I can attack completely without, like, you know, having to worry. Ah! This shit again. That will be quite nice about now. Heliod. Put a Menace counter on, I'll block with my 2 Rune Forge. I've only used 3 runes, so I'll draw another rune when I bring it back with my Cleric class. I'll gain life, my Cleric class will put counter and more shit. Then I'll have another rune and I'll play that and I'll be able to draw a card. Boom! Ooh, Necropanther, hello. See if he blocks this. Like, logically he'd block it, but it seems a bit odd to be attacking with a single Rune Forge. Yeah, no, he's blocking. He's doing the smart shit. I say smart, you know, definitely don't really do too much against the indestructible thing. Excuse me. Sorry, Rune Forge. In life and Cleric class, gotta get the Rune Forge, search the library, Rune Sustenance. Rune onto. Oh, I don't want to rune onto at this point. Starheim, fuck it. Oh! 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 He's got flyers. If he didn't have flyers, I could. What's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 8. That'd be nice and big. Play that next turn. I don't know. Onto Toski, perhaps. Pointless to be playing that at the moment, other than just to get more stuff on Michiko. Is this dude surrendering? Now he's giving me life. Okay. May as well be surrendering then. What are you doing? Just surrender. Giving me life. Thank you. Yeah, so that went a hell of a lot better than the first game. But yeah, this deck's got so much, I want to say stabilising power, but I'm pretty sure there's like a term for it where it's like, you know, you're doing a bit, you're starting to go behind again, and then it's, oh, look, I'm on 100 life. I'm pretty good. So, yeah, let's have a look at next game. We're coming back with a game 3, do-do-do-do-do. We're going game 3, do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I really want them to bring out a Digimon TCG, like, online client. I really want to play fucking Digimon and make decks about Digimon, but Tabletop Simulator ain't quite the same. Yeah. I just realised them. They're like game 3. Oh yeah, game 3. I was about to say, not found anyone. We are against Skeletorials, yeah. Oh, that's a lot greener hand this time. Two, on turn 3 play that, that'll reduce that down to a 3 cost. Yeah! Just need 1 land really to make this work. Because you saw on the other game I had like, what, 11 lands out? When you can... Druid class... I think I've got 4 Druid? I want to say I've got 4 Druid classes in the deck. So... when you can Druid class 4, then you've got 4 Boseijus. Get quite a lot of cards that are all there like, I'm as big as the amount of lands. And then you're like, I've got a lot of lands. Ooh, Foretold. Funky. Don't actually have a clue what Foretold cards are in Black. That's off now. Need to untap with Starnheim, and we're good. But yeah, the gods are fun because you can. No, don't kill that. I need that. No, 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 no. Leave it. Leave that. So. Not really. Why do I keep getting these at the worst times? Like normally I'm drawing them when it's like I've got a flyer and I've got like a load of like stuff, but it's like it's a very tiny flyer, so it's like yeah, I can't really do much. It's boom, 10 damage, game 1. Yeah, like I was saying, gods are fun, and so is Toski as rune target, because stick around. Speaking of gods. No. No. Yeah. Next turn I'll have a 3/3. Woo! But I can enchant it with rune. Ha. That's the one that gets bigger when damage is done. Oh no, whenever a creature I control dies. Okay. Okay. Still think they should have fucking reach. But okay. Ow. More damage should I have done. Bacon. Top. Token. I mean, I can do stuff, but none of the stuff I can do particularly helps, because unless they attack with that, which I don't really see any reason to, I'm taking 5 next turn. I'll send them. Nah, because they might leave it up. Fuck it. I'm trying to move to do better. Oh! That'd have been big if I could have done that. Yeah, so next turn, regardless attack with Michiko? Question mark? Because even if I lose the rune when I get a rune champion. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of Keen-Eyed. Boseijus kind of work like Michiko and no! Fuck with. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful? Yeah. Awesome. Impendent. Dick. And not in a fun way. Bollocks. yeah, so I'm dead. That's fucking annoying. It's a shame that it's exile and then return, because otherwise you could like stack +1 counters on it before it even becomes a thing. The end of the kill with my Michiko attack, and I got the buff off that Michiko, and I've got a very big life link, and I would have been able to have stabilised. Fuck. And this is the deck. Let's have a look. 60 cards. I've actually done good this time to like cut cards down, so then I've not got like some odd number like 65 or something. So I normally end up with that. It's like I'll start off with it's like, what do I do? And it's like, ooh, I'll have this. Ooh, I'll have this. Ooh, I'll have this. And then it's like, it's a 70 card deck. I have no reason for it to be 70 cards. It's making consistency worse. But I want to have all these cards. So yeah, I've done quite well. I've made it 60 cards this time. I was good. So 1 drops, 2 cleric class. It's an enchantment, which is good for your enchantment matter things like Michiko. It's 1 cost, which is good because it's cheap. It does lifelink shit and give +1 counter, so you get your creatures built up nice and high, which is good. Level 3, return something graveyard. You don't really play many creatures as such that can get sent to graveyard, but it could work. On like a rune forge, for example, so then when the rune forge enters, you get another rune. Also, it's got 1 nice white pip, so yeah, so Heliod likes that. Then moving on to 2 drops, Michiko's Reign of Truth. It's a cheap enchantment, so enchantment smart is good. It's cheap, also good. Target creature gets big for each artifact and/or enchantment. Don't think we're playing the artifacts off the top of my head. But we play a lot of enchantments because it's an enchantment deck. So yeah, something gets big, then after something's got big a couple of times, flips, it gets big. And it's, like I said, it's got that 1 nice white pip, Heliod, that he likes, but when it flips over, it doesn't have the pip anymore, so it can be a bit weird with Devotion. Rally the Ranks, it's just a nice little permanent thing. Creature of chosen type get 1/1. You're not playing many of the same type of creatures for the most part. Like, you're playing a few creatures of different types, but it's just, you know, whatever you've got out at the time, it's like, fuck it, let's make it even bigger. It's an enchantment, so it sticks on the board, so enchantments matters like it, and as again, white pip, Heliod likes it. Runes! One of the most important main bits of deck. 4 Rune of Sustenance. Enter the battlefield, draw a card. Enchant permanent as lifelink. Well, if it's creature anyway. If it's an artifact, it has, when equipped, lifelink, but don't have like any equipment. But yeah, it's cheap. It's an enchantment. So they both, it's good for like mana curve, it's enchantment, so Michiko likes it. Lifelink, so Heliod, Cleric's class like it, so something's very big, it's going to hit into something, it's going to gain a load of life, your load of life that you've gained is then going to get your Heliod and Cleric triggers, which are going to get something big, and it just snowballs, especially when you've got indestructible creatures, because your opponent can't answer them for the most part. Druid class, it's basically enchantments matters, land matters. Land matters at the side of the enchantments goes towards the Boseiju, so then you end up with some nice big lands, which can end up like 14, 15 just off the actual lands alone before you get any +1/+1 counter stuff. It's got life gain, so it goes with Cleric and Heliod, so that's good. And can play an additional land. Doesn't come too relevant all the time, but hey, I'll take extra land drops if it happens. But yeah, so you're playing 4 of them. It's got a green pip, which can count for Nylea, but you don't really play her too often. Dukai Naturalist. Green and white, which is good for your affinity. Not affinity. Is it affinity? Ah, my brain's just gone. Devotion, that's it. I thought affinity went right. Counts for devotion, it's an enchantment, which is good for enchantment stuff. It's got lifelink, which is good for lifelink stuff. Enchantment spells cost 1 less, which is good for enchantments. So all around, just like MVP. Don't really see the need to play any more of him. Like 2's pretty good for the most part, but yeah. Heliod, you run 4 of him. Doesn't matter if you get more of him in hand. Just you need to get 1 out for the most part because he's indestructible. He counts your devotion. Fuck's sake. It's on the bloody card and I'm forgetting what it says. Count your devotion. Devotion does your stuff based off your enchantments which stick on the board. He becomes a creature. Give him lifelink with a rune or something. He can start attacking. So he can't give himself lifelink, which is very important to know. But when he starts attacking and he's got a rune on, he can block anything no matter what. So he becomes a nice chump blocker for whatever. When he starts hitting stuff against lifelink, he gets bigger. He can start blocking bigger and bigger things, and eventually you can just start going on the offensive and attacking with him. And your opponent has to chump block him. And eventually they run out of steam, or you get big enough, or you get a flyer which can get big enough and fly over. But yeah, you get big. Runeforge champion fetches the runes. Yeah. Also, the pay 1 is pretty good because if you have that and you have, say, like a Starnheim out, your runes become free, and same with Jukai. So, yeah. And that's like one of the 2 actual just creature. Oh no, 3 actual 4. Sorry, I forgot about Toski. But yeah, Starnheim. Enchantments cost 1 less, which is good. Flying deals with flying shit and can just attack over stuff if the game becomes a bit stally, which it often will. But it's more stally in your favour. Your opponent's like chumping everything they can, but you don't have many creatures going wide, it's more going tall. But yeah, it's good. Omen of the Hunt, it's affinity, gives you a bit of scry, and it's a bit of ramp, so why not? Also, the land ramp becomes relevant for Druid class and Boseiju, because since you can flash it in, you can just like be like, haha, you thought we were going to trade? I'm slightly bigger now. Boseiju, like I said, with Druid class, it gets quite big. It's got reach as well, which is quite relevant. I fucking hate coming up against this thing in draft. Like, I always get like decision paralysis, because it's like, I don't want to attack with anything, because no matter what I attack with, they're going to block and just kill. And then it becomes a point where it's like, I just can't get over it. So, kind of the idea for this deck. But yeah, so that's fun. Nylea, like I said, doesn't come up too often. Devotion for green. Like, not got too many devotion for green, but I've seen it be a creature, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I was just thinking, I'm like, wait, am I imagining it? Yeah, you can make it become a creature. I'm not, like, losing my shit. But yeah, so, it's good. Creature spells cost 1 less. Don't really have too many creatures, but with that and a Starnheim, like, and Jukai out, pretty much everything's just cheap as fuck. Also, you can start digging through your deck to find stuff once you've got quite a few lands out, so that's good. Toski, similar sort of logic as Heliod and Nylea, as like an indestructible body that you can stick a rune on and it just becomes quite threatening, because you have a Toski with a rune of sustenance on, 1/1 lifelink that attacks every turn, no big deal. If you have a cleric class or a Heliod out, every time it's attacking each turn, it's getting bigger, it's getting bigger, it's getting bigger. And if your opponent just ignores it and it's like, nah, fuck it, we'll let him go in with to face with like 1 damage or 2 damage, you draw cards, which help because you can advance your plan, and then it can get bigger. And it just becomes the relentless thing where it's like, every turn I'm attacking Vitoski, so they need to account for blocking that, and then whatever else I've got fucking going on. Lands, nothing special. 13 plains, 11 forest. Didn't really see a need to add anything different. But yeah, that's the deck. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, peace.